What if your metabolism has been running in slow motion for months, maybe even years, and nobody ever told you the signs? Not the obvious signs like weight gain, because most people already know that one. I am talking about the subtle, easy-to-miss signals that your body sends every single day that most people chalk up to aging, stress, or just the way things are. Signals that your doctor might not even connect to your metabolism during a standard checkup. Because here is the thing that genuinely surprises people when they learn it. A slow metabolism does not always look like what you think it looks like, and if you are walking around with even 3 of the 5 signs I am about to share, your metabolism is almost certainly not functioning at the level it should be. And the good news, which I will get to, is that this is not permanent. But first, you need to know what you are actually dealing with. This is the Vitality Code, where we take the science that matters for your health and make it simple, practical, and genuinely useful. If that is what you want more of, hit that like button and subscribe right now, because we put out new videos every single week, and this community keeps growing because the content actually delivers. Now let us get into this, because the first sign is one that almost everyone experiences and almost nobody connects to their metabolism. Before we get to the signs, I want to spend 30 seconds on something important. When most people hear the word metabolism, they think of a single number, a fixed rate at which their body burns calories. Fast metabolism, lucky person. Slow metabolism, unlucky person. But that is not how it works. Your metabolism is not a fixed setting. It is a dynamic, responsive system influenced by your hormones, your muscle mass, your sleep quality, your stress levels, your thyroid function, your gut health, and dozens of other variables that shift constantly based on how you live. This means a slow metabolism is not a life sentence, it is a signal. And signals can be read, understood, and responded to, which is exactly what we are going to do right now. The first sign is one that almost everyone has experienced, but very few people have connected to metabolic function. You feel cold all the time, not just occasionally chilly. Chronically, persistently cold in ways that other people around you do not seem to share. Your hands are cold. Your feet are cold. You reach for a sweater when everyone else is comfortable. And here is why this matters at a biological level. Your resting body temperature is directly regulated by your metabolic rate. When your metabolism is functioning optimally, the chemical reactions happening inside your cells produce heat as a byproduct, and that heat maintains your core temperature. When your metabolism slows, those chemical reactions slow too, and less heat is produced. Research has consistently linked low basal body temperature with reduced thyroid function, which is one of the primary regulators of metabolic rate. Your thyroid produces hormones, specifically T3 and T4, that control how quickly your cells convert fuel into energy. When thyroid function is suboptimal, even in ranges that standard blood tests sometimes miss, your entire metabolic rate drops, and your body temperature drops with it. If you are the person who is always cold, your metabolism may be trying to tell you something. The second sign is one that most people attribute to their schedule, their stress, or simply getting older. But here is what most people do not realize. Persistent, unexplained fatigue that does not resolve with adequate sleep is one of the clearest indicators that your metabolism is not generating energy efficiently. Your metabolism is, at its core, an energy production system. Every cell in your body contains mitochondria, which are the structures responsible for converting the food you eat into ATP, which is the actual energy currency your body runs on. When your metabolism is functioning well, this process is efficient. You eat, your cells convert fuel to energy, and you feel energized. When your metabolism is sluggish, this conversion process becomes less efficient. You eat the same food but produce less usable energy from it. The result is fatigue that persists even when you are sleeping enough, eating enough, and doing nothing obviously wrong. Researchers have found strong correlations between reduced mitochondrial efficiency and the kind of chronic low-level fatigue that millions of people accept as their normal baseline. But this fatigue is not normal. It is a metabolic signal. This is where things get interesting, because the third sign connects to something that most people have never heard discussed in the context of metabolism at all: your digestion. Specifically, chronic constipation or sluggish digestion that makes you feel heavy, bloated, and uncomfortable on a regular basis. Now, here is the biological link that most people miss. Your digestive system is one of the most metabolically demanding systems in your body. Moving food through your digestive tract requires muscular contractions, enzyme production, and significant energy expenditure. When your overall metabolic rate drops, the speed and efficiency of your digestive system drops with it. Your intestinal motility, which is the rate at which food moves through your digestive tract, is directly influenced by thyroid hormones and overall metabolic activity. Studies have found that people with low thyroid function, which is one of the most common causes of metabolic slowdown, consistently report higher rates of constipation and digestive sluggishness. If your digestion has been slow for months and you cannot identify a clear dietary reason, your metabolism may be the underlying issue. That is not even the most important part. Because the fourth sign is one that hits people in a way that feels deeply personal and frustrating. You are gaining weight or struggling to lose weight despite not eating more than you used to. You have not changed your diet significantly. You have not become dramatically less active. And yet the scale keeps moving in the wrong direction, or the weight you used to lose easily is now stubbornly resistant to your efforts. This experience is not in your head. And it is not simply a matter of willpower or discipline. Research from the National Institutes of Health has documented a phenomenon called metabolic adaptation, in which the body actively reduces its calorie-burning rate in response to various stressors including chronic dieting, aging, hormonal changes, and significant muscle loss. Your body is not broken, it is adapting, but the adaptation is working against your goals, and the key insight here is that the solution is not to eat even less, which research consistently shows makes metabolic adaptation worse. The solution is to understand what is driving the slowdown and address it at the source. Now here is something that surprises people almost every time I bring it up. The fifth sign of a slow metabolism has nothing to do with your weight, your energy, or your digestion. It is about your mood. Specifically, persistent low mood, increased anxiety, difficulty concentrating, and a general sense of mental flatness that does not have an obvious psychological cause. Here is the biological connection that most people never make. Your brain is the most metabolically active organ in your entire body. It consumes approximately 20% of your total calorie expenditure despite representing only about 2% of your body weight. When your metabolism slows, your brain's energy supply becomes less consistent and less efficient. Neurotransmitter production, which requires specific nutrients and adequate cellular energy, becomes impaired. Serotonin synthesis, which is critical for mood regulation, is directly linked to metabolic processes that require thyroid hormone activity. Research has found strong associations between hypothyroidism and low thyroid function, even subclinical cases that fall within the normal range of standard tests, and elevated rates of depression, anxiety, and cognitive difficulties. Your mood is not separate from your metabolism. They are running on the same biological fuel system. What happened next in the research on these 5 signs shocked many endocrinologists. When scientists began looking at people who had multiple signs simultaneously, cold intolerance, persistent fatigue, sluggish digestion, unexplained weight gain, and mood disturbances, they found that these individuals frequently had metabolic rates significantly below what would be predicted for their age, sex, and body composition. Not because of any single dramatic cause, but because of a convergence of small factors, each individually manageable. that together created a compounding metabolic slowdown. Poor sleep was elevating cortisol and suppressing thyroid function. Low muscle mass was reducing resting calorie burn. Chronic low-grade stress was keeping the body in a conservation mode. Nutritional gaps were impairing mitochondrial efficiency. And the combination of all of these together was producing a metabolic environment that no single intervention could fully address. So, what do you actually do with this information? The answer starts with resistance training, which is the single most evidence-backed intervention for raising resting metabolic rate. Every pound of muscle you build increases your daily calorie burn at rest. Studies have found that a meaningful resistance training program can raise resting metabolic rate by 7 to 10% over several months, which compounds significantly over time. The second intervention is adequate protein intake, which supports muscle preservation, has the highest thermic effect of any macronutrient, and directly supports thyroid hormone conversion. Third is sleep optimization, because growth hormone, which is critical for metabolic function, is predominantly released during deep sleep, and chronic sleep deprivation is one of the fastest ways to suppress metabolic rate. Fourth is stress management, because chronic cortisol elevation is one of the most powerful brakes on thyroid function and overall metabolic efficiency. And fifth is eating enough. Chronic undereating is paradoxically one of the most common causes of metabolic slowdown, because your body responds to perceived scarcity by reducing its energy expenditure. Drop a comment below and tell me how many of these 5 signs you recognized in yourself. 1, 3, all 5? And tell me which one surprised you the most. I read every comment, and your responses genuinely shape the content I create for this community. And if you know someone who has been struggling with their weight, their energy, or their mood and cannot figure out why, share this video with them. Because sometimes the most powerful thing you can give someone is a framework that makes their experience finally make sense. Your metabolism is not fixed. It is not your fate. It is a system. And systems can be understood, adjusted, and optimized. You just have to know where to look.